All right, welcome to my weekly Lookism chapter reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing chapter 480 of Lookism, and I know it's about a week late, but as you guys know, I've been getting copyright strike by PTJ. Well, not PTJ, but Webtoon. So the video is a little bit late. I have to decide what I'm going to do. If you guys want to know the whole story behind that, go ahead and click this video right here. And if you want to know what I'm going to do in the future in regards to my Lookism live stream reactions, go ahead and stick around to the end of this video. But let's go ahead and get into the chapter review. Okay, so in chapter 479, we left off with Gun and Goo having a drink where they're talking about where Goo asked Gun to basically join him to fight against Charles Choi, but unfortunately Gun says he's already picked a side, which is Charles Choi's side, so he unfortunately can't fight with Goo basically and be on his side, and next time they meet each other, they will be enemies. And I really love this little part of this chapter because it really gives you a lot of it really gives a lot of humanity to Gun and Goo, where you could actually legitimately see Goo asking Gun to, his one of his best friend, his rival, to really come on his side, but unfortunately Gun's loyalty, I might be confusing the names, but you can see that Gun's loyalty prevent him from betraying Charles Choi and joining Goo, even though that's his best friend. And you could really see that during this whole exchange that Gun is looks genuinely sad. Like, I'm not a sentimental person, but even when I was seeing that, I was like, "Aw." There was one panel where I'm gonna put it up here where you could actually see the sadness in Gun's eyes. So it is kind of a shame that next time Gun and Goo meet, they will be enemies. It will be a great fight, but it's gonna be a sad fight at the same time. So I can't wait to see that. Actually, we never did see their first fight where Gun got his scar and Goo got the pins in his body. So next time they fight, it's gonna be way more brutal, and we might actually get flashbacks to their previous fight. So I'm really looking forward to that. And actually, one more thing about that part of the chapter is when Gun basically tells Goo that I don't like drinking, but I only drank because it was you. So you could really tell how much Goo means to him. So, that theory of Goo dying in the future might still hold true. So hopefully they don't end up fighting, but it might happen. And then next up, we kind of see a continuation of Hostel where it starts like chapter 479 where they had Vasco staying with them, but this time it's Hudson. And basically, we kind of see like a flashback of Hudson trying to fight Eli multiple times, but he keeps losing. Eli's basically, come stay with us since you don't have any place to stay, but you got to apologize to the Runway fam first, blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of like a friend to enemies thing. They kind of switch from enemies to more rivals since Unsan did attack Hostel first, and then Eli, when he joined Workers, he attacked Unsan. So it's kind of like they're rivals now, but less enemies since they're kind of on the same side. And there was a little cute part where on Hudson's door they have a bunch of notes. So I'm reading it right now. And on the last note, I don't think you guys noticed this, but it says, "You're so cute, Hudson, Natalie, full mark." And I kind of wanted to see what Hudson said to it, but in the translation, it was blocked by the panels, but there's like something written in Chinese, so I don't know what it says. Why did I say Chinese? I meant Korean. So if you guys do know what it says in that panel, let me know in the comments. And next up, we kind of see the aftermath of the first affiliate where Hung Gil and his brothers are still alive. So he didn't die from that, his arm being cut off. But this man is huge, bro. One of those panels, if you look at it, Hung Gil's head is like this, like half of his body is like the size of his butt cheeks, bro. Pause. But basically, we fast forward to the first affiliate. I'm guessing it's like a week later where Charles Choi's basically comes into the first affiliate. He has a whole plan set up where he crashed into the electrical box, took out the power in the whole block, so no cameras. He snuck in and basically kidnapped young girl because he was like, "Hey yo, what did Jin Young Park tell you about me?" But he's not gonna believe him either way. So he proceeds to start torturing him by taking off his glasses and shoving it down his throat. Like, that is crazy, bro. It really shows you how cold-blooded Charles Choi's is. Like, there's regular violence, and then there's something like that to take someone's glasses off and shove it down their throat. That is wild. And then we kind of see that when the thing started, that Hung Gil's brother was kind of passed out the basement hole, and then when Charles Short started torturing Hung Gil, he basically got back up and he was like, "I'm gonna defend my brother," blah blah blah. And we really get to see how strong Charles Choi's is, because like an anger basement Hulk, he just fought him like that. When Eugene, when he sees the room in the aftermath, you see like it's all cracked and bloodied up, which I'm assuming is mostly Basement Hulk's blood, because it doesn't look like it was Charles Choi's, because like this man is strong, bro. It really shows you how strong the first gen is, or the zero gen. So after Workers goes around the first affiliate trying to get camera footage, they basically realize that Charles Choi's playing this all out. But then right at the perfect moment, guess who calls Eugene? James Lee. So James Lee calls Eugene. He's like, "Ayo, so basically I've been following Charles Choi's for a little bit. Apparently he had a drone following him. So he has footage of him kidnapping Big Hung Gil, which is technically kidnapping of a minor. And he's like, hey, we could use this to kind of take him down." Which, if you guys know about the theory that James Lee is actually Charles Choi, it's kind of, you know, this does seem suspicious how James Lee, at the nick of time, calls Eugene. He's telling him, oh, guess what? I actually have footage of him kidnapping a minor. And, you know, it's kind of strange. I don't really see if James Lee's actual Charles Choi is like, what's the purpose of hiding it? I mean, I get it, but at the same time, what is he really pursuing? The only thing I could realistically see him being a double agent for himself is that he's only pretending to be against Charles Choi so he could preemptively stop any attacks against him. So even if Eugene had anything on him, he could use James Lee to kind of prevent that, or know what the attack's gonna be and kind of stop it. But what I'm saying is, like, it doesn't make sense for him to bring up the attack on himself. Like, he could just said, oh, damn, that sucks, nobody got footage of me kidnapping myself. So that's what kind of made me be wary of the James Lee is Charles Choi theory, basically, because it doesn't make any sense to bring evidence against yourself when it could potentially hurt you in the long run. So overall, it was a pretty good chapter. It's basically wrapping up the whole first affiliate arc. This thing started way back in February when we first started streaming this, and it's ending right at the end of the year. So it's kind of like a wrap up of the year and the first affiliate arc. And as we know, that last chapter, they basically set up Daniel going to Chongyang, which is going to start the Chongyang arc, and we're going to see a lot more Vengeance. So all you Vengeance haters out here, watch out, bro, because he's coming back. He's coming back with a vengeance. And, you know, Tae-Jin might just get killed this time around. And if he doesn't, I do see him going up against Vengeance after the Chongyang arc, and when Jake's brother and their whole plan starts to come out. So basically, I think that's when their fight's going to really happen. Okay, so I did say at the end of this video, I'm going to explain to you guys what's going to happen to the weekly reactions on stream. So if you guys have watched the other videos, then you know that I was basically copyright strike by Webtoon. So my lives, my videos, they were both copyright strike, and I have 2 strikes on my channel now, which if I get one more, I'm most likely going to get deleted with no way of coming back. So hopefully that doesn't happen. So I'm going to be doing chapter reviews like so, all the way until one of my strikes end. I know some people are saying that I could still stream on Twitch or like Rumble or another website, but honestly, the only reason I streamed on YouTube was because I was able to get watch hours so I could get monetized, and then after I got monetized, I could have got money from, I don't make that much from videos or live streams, but you know, it was something. It was kind of like worth the squeeze. So if I were to stream on another app, I don't think it wouldn't make any sense. Like, it wouldn't be worth the time and the effort and all that. I still enjoy streaming, but it's just like, it doesn't make any sense to do it on something other than YouTube. I will be streaming every once in a while. I'll do the chapter reviews, but if there's like a really big chapter that's about to go on, I'm gonna do a live reaction to it. So chapters like 480, 479, nothing big's happening, so I'm gonna do the chapter reviews for those. But if it's like a big fight, like another Daniel versus Daniel caliber fight, or Gun versus Goo, something like that, I'm most definitely gonna react to it on stream. So, but that's gonna have to happen in about 2-3 months when one of my strikes expire. Let me know what you guys think about this chapter down in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'm gonna see you guys later. Peace out.